Bali is amazing. It's been always a dream to come here. I would talk to my friends back in the days when I started doing jiu-jitsu that like, that would be a trip for one day, organize a camp and come here. And then here I am, another dream come true. And then Bali is just amazing. You know, it's like great food, great people, great environment. You can't ask for more than that. An amazing camp and great jiu-jitsu as well. So I'm living the dream.
When you do the jiu-jitsu training or you do the rolling, before you practice, it's really good to practice yoga first because you're gonna stretch the whole body. Like example, your shoulders and your hamstring. Sometimes it's gonna be tight, so it's really important to practice those kind of stretch before or after the practice and during the recovery.
I feel yoga is one of my training habits because I train yoga before I train grappling, so I get a kind of flexibility. So I feel yoga is not just relax the body, it also can be a weapon. It's the key to my game.
2, 1, gonna keep the leg up. Usually, if you're grappling a lot, you will feel like sometimes your hips is like overused and you start to feel it tight. But then when you practice yoga, it helps you to open up the hips and it makes you more flexible, I will say. It will let go the stiff and the feeling of tightness, and actually it's gonna improve your practice for the breathing as well. So sometimes you find yourself, it's hard to breathe during the rolling position or when you fight. So those kind of breathing, it's really help you to have the oxygen efficiency during your hard time to breathe in the rolling pace or when you go for the tournament.
All right, so today I'm teaching outside class closing range, right? I'm not far away. Yesterday we was doing loose, more distant. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit more close to our turn partner. This technique is gonna work when we are dealing with open guard before your partner get any type of guard. So I step ahead of the guard players, I would say, and avoiding them to go for leg entanglements or even get a hold of a guard. So we're gonna start off a little similar to what we did yesterday as far as the footwork. So we're gonna look to put our partner back on the floor and move side to side, but we're just gonna dive in a different way. Okay? So you can place your partner back, push your partner back the way you like, and then cross shoulder and heel. And from here, I want you guys to do 1, 2. But now I want you guys to end up right here. My knee is touching behind his thigh. This hand, which is on the outside of his leg, is gonna place on his hip. My free hand, the same side, I have the knee behind his thigh. This is gonna stop right here on his knee. And I'm gonna go back, okay? So again, I'm gonna place my partner back on the floor. I'm gonna do 1, you're gonna face me, 2. When I do a Toriano over here, I want to make sure both of his legs on the outside of my hip, okay? I'm not facing his legs, I'm just pushing here on a Toriano pass. As I told you guys yesterday, controlling the far legs is gonna save you, and then gonna stop him from going upside down, leg entanglement or anything. If I don't have this control, he's probably gonna be able to start going spinning under and get leg entanglement. But if I have this leg over here, try, it's gonna be too easy for me to pass, just because all of his power to going upside down is gonna come from this leg. Try it out, concentrate. This technique is gonna work anybody who is trying to do open guard, to be honest, and then give you the right reaction. So we're getting our opponents in a position where he's gonna be framing the far shoulder while you're trying to pass, and from there we're gonna just working like isolating the hip or controlling the thigh and looking to go to north-south, which is the next step. Choose just want to make sure that you guys get the idea of bringing your corner legs to the outside of the hip. That's what I need to get, okay? Another very important detail is going to be your knee placement. If I just put my knee here, now he has a lot of space to bring his leg around, or even hook with this leg over here, and now you're going to start going upside down. If I bring my knee behind his thigh over here, try to hook my leg, he can't. He can't step over just because I gave him some space, which we're going to deal with that later on. Okay, so knee behind his thigh over here is going to be very important. Another thing also, I'm on my toes. I'm driving into him. I'm not really sitting on my heel because I'm going to make my body weight come backwards and not on top of him. So I'm basically want to be in a position where I drive into his far shoulder with my toes.
Yeah, Gabriel's coaching style was really cool. I enjoyed him a lot. He's got a really cool, like Brazilian, like laid-back kind of charisma to him, which I really enjoy. A lot of the techniques he was showing were really cool, and kind of like it's really good to get a good insight into Gabriel's game and to kind of have a bit of a doorway into what it is that he likes to do.
Actually, Gabriel was one of the coaches at this camp I was looking forward to learning from the most, because he's one of the smaller competitors and he's obviously at the top of his game right now, and I really have been working on my outside passing the past couple of years, and that's exactly what he covered, so I feel like I got a lot of good details from it. I think he has a really fun style to watch, and I hope to emulate some of that one day, so it was a really cool opportunity to be able to pick his brain in person.
I'm a black belt. I train at Alto Jiu-Jitsu in San Diego, California. I came out to the Bali Camp. This is my first time at the LEONE Camp. I'm super stoked. There's a bunch of different sessions. I really like this camp because there's sessions for every type of person. We have MMA grappling, no-gi, gi. Then we have activities like surfing, yoga, breathwork. I've never been at a camp that's so inclusive and has so many different things to do, and I'm having a really, really great time.
So I was watching Gabriel's fights in ADCC in any competition. When I rode with him, he always was soft. He always we had a lot of white rose. He's super creative athlete.
I like the exposure we get. You know, back home I don't get to train with that many high-level guys, so it's a really good experience to have so many different bodies, different shapes, different sizes, different styles to play with.
Gabriel's passing style is something that is already kind of similar to mine, a little different. So he added a few details on, for example, the leg drag that have been super helpful for me already in the past 3 days, you know. So I've already found it super valuable.
Especially his K-guard passes were really good, so that's why I tried it a lot already during our rolls today and yesterday also too. And also I tried to add the change of the side when we are controlling far leg, so that was really nice, and it really suits to my game also, because I like outside and standing passes.
Yeah, see you guys next class. If you want to get some rounds in later on, feel free. And yeah, see you guys later. So the LEONE team had everything like under control, you know, as far as like transfer and everything well scheduled and flowing super well, just to make sure that we're not stressing about anything, just focus on 100% of the training and then giving our best. So thank you the team for taking great care of us.
I've definitely been pushing quite hard this camp. I've been rolling with a lot of the big guys in preparation for my CJR trials next weekend. The heat has definitely been getting to me quite a bit, so I've also been trying to really focus on my recovery for this camp. If I want to add one insane thing to the next camp, I'd probably have to say a cool skydiving trip.
Why this camp is different? Just because we don't have stress with anything, everything's well organized, we just need to focus on training, you know, and I believe like the experience is like you just don't come here for jiu-jitsu, but also you can enjoy Bali, have a great time, great hard sessions, you know, and then you're learning jiu-jitsu from the best, you know, from people who travel all over the world, compete the biggest tournament in the world, and come here to Bali to learn from us. And if you're watching, thank you so much. If you're part of the camp, that was amazing meeting you guys, and I'm sure like everybody's having an amazing time. I heard nothing but great things from everyone, and yeah, I hope you guys like it.